Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? We're going to do a nice WIP and chat here with The Colors of Life by Chuck Pinson. It's 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters or 31.5 inches by 23.6 inches. 52 colors, including one AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. This is no longer available through Dreamer Designs, but this is the Dreamer Designs canvas. Check out the Diamond Art Club website or app for a similar version of this canvas if you do like how this one looks. So, yep. Okay, we were working on 3371 the last time, the right facing arrow. This is like the mid part of the gazebo, the framework of like the deck part. And then the roof's like right here. And then foliage in the background there. So, hopefully you're having a wonderful day and all your crafting endeavors are going well. Alright, let's see how many right-handed arrows we still have here. Alright. Yeah, we'll just hang out for a bit. I have to work later today at my part-time, but yeah, it's for a few hours. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'm watching a Final Fantasy 14 stream on Twitch, and looks like there's a scene where they're talking about various story elements and then of the overall game, and it looks like they're having like Thanksgiving meal. There's like a turkey on the table and all that. There's always like a high standard of fashion in Final Fantasy 14. Like the characters are dressed so sharply. It's a very fancy attire in Final Fantasy for sure. 14, that is. Well, the other Final Fantasies, yeah. There's always a sense of fashion, degree of high-end fashion in those Final Fantasy games. Well, perhaps other games too. Like, characters look pretty fancy, dressed sharply, or etc. Even in like Silent Hill 2 remake, or Silent Hill in general, main characters half decently like dressed. I don't know if James has like a leather jacket on or something, but yeah, the jacket kind of has a sheen to it when it gets wet, when it rains. Silent Hill, like, yeah. I don't know. Clothing and fashion has just a huge influence in video games as of late. But Final Fantasy 14 has like players that just focus on fashion for their characters. Like you can, I think, dress up your characters in fancy clothing and still maintain their character class status. Like you can look sharp and all that, but still be your job class, I heard. So yeah, I don't know too much about Final Fantasy 14, but yeah, it's certainly a fascinating game. I've seen major story elements like play out on various different Twitch streams, so I'm only in like the first expansion, or like the main game, like the first part of it. So I've seen major plot lines from like other expansions and patches play it without any context. So I know Thanksgiving table scene. No more turkey on the table. They're just in some other place now. Yeah. Fantasy games, you just go to various different places every few minutes in the narrative. Oh, some really dark place now with various pillars and some emblems on fire or something. Oh boy. Fantasy games, my word. I don't know. You play as a warrior of light in Final Fantasy XIV, and you're basically protecting the world from like evil or whatever. Yeah, typical fantasy fare. But yeah, the world could be burning, and you could just like go fishing or something. That's just like a hilarious contrast. All right, yeah, you can just make your own clothing and stuff, and yeah, just explore or hang out with your friends on there. Yeah, not necessarily do story content or anything. You can just like hang out in game. And it's a highly social online game. Probably Guild Wars 2 and all that. Yeah, it's massive multiplayer online RPG. RPG. Yeah. Big social network, I guess you could say. Yeah. But Final Fantasy XIV is subscription based, so I had a free trial, but it expired. I didn't play like the full 20 days. It was 20 calendar days, I believe, that you could try the game out. But I had to work some of those days, and it's just... Yeah, I didn't completely play the 20 days. Because, yeah, it was either too late to sit down and log in to play, but... Oh, it's an awesome game, but there's various depths to it of gameplay. I think for some components to unlock in the game, some features, you do have to play through the main story. You do have to spend time on the main content to be able to do stuff. Yeah, I've unlocked a couple overall features of Final Fantasy XIV, but yeah, it's a time commitment to an extent. I don't know, I just work a lot. So it's tricky to sit down and play. But yeah, you could do like play for like an hour maybe, or do a quest and whatever, log in, log out. Yeah, it's very flexible kind of game to play. Yeah, you could spend multiple hours playing, or you could just like do a quest or two and then log out. Yeah. Or do something for a few minutes and log out. It's like very flexible kind of game. But yeah, some story content you may have to sit through for sure. Yeah, it's not just willy-nilly a fetch quest or something. There are probably some major multi-scenario quests that kind of thread together to get you through the main story, kind of drive the narrative. I don't know if that's like a main draw to massive multiplayer online RPG. But yeah, there have to be a lot more going on in a game of that nature to keep players active in Final Fantasy 14. There has to be like constant flow of fresh content or something to do other than the main story quest, because I'm pretty sure some players, once the game updates, like via a patch or new content gets added to the game in like a major update kind of thing, added onto an existing expansion. It's another part of the story released in an expansion. Yeah, people would fly through that new story content and then just keep playing the game as they had been before. So I don't know, I already heard that there's like another expansion on the horizon, maybe. That'd be like the 5th or 6th expansion to Final Fantasy 14. Wow. Just on like the main game content, not in any of the expansion. I have up to the newest expansion, like how I purchased the game. But yeah. I have a long way to go to get through. That game could keep you busy for quite some time. Yeah, more people have time to engage with that type of game than others. So. Yeah, here I am like diamond painting and then talking about like a video game. That's how it goes sometimes on here. I do have other hobbies, but it's just a total different degree of content. A video game compared to like diamond painting. Totally different vibe altogether. This is following instructions on a grid and applying drills onto a literal grid over symbols, and then a video game is just like pushing buttons on a controller or a keyboard and playing as a character and interacting with like a virtual world. Yeah, two very different components altogether. But yeah, it is nice to escape from reality for a bit and like just chill and living, breathing online world, like a global player base, a massive multiplayer online game, and you can just be doing your own thing while thousands of other players are online in the same world simultaneously. Well, on different servers, but it's like the same world across multiple servers on an online game. It's fascinating. It's pretty cool how, yeah, that works. And then I have like one contact in Final Fantasy XIV that I have connected with, and he came over from his server, his area server of the game to connect with me. So yeah, the game at the beginning when you set up, it kind of detects your region in the world where you are and kind of gives you the best suggestion for a server to play on for your best possible gameplay experience, online experience, that is. So stuff's drills are staticky again today. I haven't really run into staticky drills when I've been diamond painting. I get maybe once or twice, but yeah, maybe because it's like it must be the humidity or something. It's kind of like a mixed climate now. It's rainy and wet, but we are like near the end of November here, so, well, worldwide I guess, but yeah, to think in the summer the static would have been worse, but I didn't really notice that for the drills. Yeah, I think it was up to like the right hand arrow for like the top line, so it looks like the sideways staple is the next symbol, theoretically 779. Okay. Oh yeah, Xenos character. Yeah, I've seen that guy a couple times in Twitch streams. He's a Final Fantasy XIV villain. Somebody missed him. Main villain that drove the story and an expansion. Yeah, I've seen him a couple times. Yeah, he's really not one who likes giving hugs. He's not a very nice character. It's quite an antagonist. I'm watching these Final Fantasy XIV streams out of context. I have no clue what's going on. But I like seeing Final Fantasy XIV, so I like watching that kind of content on Twitch, so. But yeah, I haven't played it very much. Yeah, it's on the PlayStation 5, which like just surprises me. I think for like an MMO, massive multiplayer online, that you'd instantly think personal computer or PC. Nope, there's a couple console MMOs. Yeah, there's like Elder Scrolls. I think there's an Elder Scrolls one. Online, yeah. But, yeah, I've just known about Final Fantasy XIV, and I played World of Warcraft years ago on a MacBook, and that hard drive, like, fried. It could not handle an online game. I used the crap out of that laptop when I had it. The hard drive just like died on the computer. Here we go. I think we have like an established border for this section now, for this right hand side of the section. There you go. I'm surprised my phone's battery hasn't died. It was like at 11% kind of. I have it plugged in right now, but holy cow. This phone will give out eventually, I'm sure. I've had it for a few years. Yeah, if the phone gets too hot, like the Samsung that I have here, it will shut down, so. Yeah, it's shut down on me a couple times, just like playing match 3 game that playthrough misplay on it. My Apple iPhone could be my next camera, but I'd have to find editing software to be able to post to YouTube on the Apple iPhone. And I really record one WIP and chat at a time anyway. Like I just keep doing that on the Apple iPhone once I figured it. But yeah, just stick with the Samsung for now. Yeah, I use stuff until it like wears out. Like if I can't turn the Samsung on anymore, like it's going to eventually fail. It's going to give out eventually. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, there's a crow on a tree outside. Nice. It's a single crow just chilling. Oh, that's nice. Yay. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, this pair of crows just chilling. Actually, that looks like a murder of crows. 2, 3, 7, 6. That's a leaf. Oh. Yeah, welcome to Echoes of Color, where we count crows on trees, on the branches of trees outside. Yeah, gotta count something every day just to stay sharp. Oh my gosh. Easily distracted, like, oh boy, just having a great time. Yeah, believe me, I'm so easily distracted by stuff. At work yesterday, we were dumping like trays of eggs into barrels to like reprocess them to be able to dry the eggs into powder for like pet food kind of stuff. So I managed to dump a few trays, but then I had to move like the skids of barrels into a cooler. So I wasn't really dumping eggs, so it just felt more like a supervising kind of job for a few hours for a good half of my shift that I had yesterday. Yeah, 12 hours in a factory job without any production to do is a really long day. Makes for a really long day. So I trained like 4 or 5 different people yesterday. There's part-time staff that were hanging out, so I was kind of supervising. the egg dumping component. Holy cow, it's almost been half an hour already. Wow, okay, cool. It's been 25 minutes. Alright. It's really overcast today. The just gray clouds lingering, and it had been raining earlier. The wind had picked up. Yeah, it's just like a black kind of day today. Yeah, kind of come to expect it, like in November, December, that it's not going to be like a bright sunny day as much. It's just kind of bleh. Weather's just kind of chilling. Yeah, I hadn't seen crows in a while. It's like, where do they go? Usually like kicking around here. Just outside of town here. Kind of country, but don't own any farmland. I have fields like behind me, but yeah, we don't own any farmland or have any livestock. Just have a cat. Just have a black cat that chills in the house. Mr. Axel Hampers, Mr. Kitty. Having a good time. Yep, he likes the new recliners that my parents have bought for themselves. Yeah, I have like a love seat downstairs in the basement that, yeah, is just down there. I kind of have like an expansion of my bedroom like downstairs in the basement, but just the couches just hanging out there. Yeah, really got too excited about hanging outside my room, kind of like putting stuff out there, but I don't know. I just kind of like sleep down there most of the time, and of course indoor bike, so for a spell. There's a lot of this sideways staple here. Of course, this is like wood. The gazebo's wood, so there can be shades of brown. Oh, commercial break on Twitch. Yeah, they run ads like once every hour on Twitch if you're not subscribed to a channel. Yeah, subscribing gets rid of ads on streams, but I've been getting gift subscriptions from like random channels that I've watched like once, random streamers that I've watched like once. I had a subscription to like just a total German speaking stream. It's like, it's a random gift subscription. And I'm like, I do not understand what they're saying or what's going on. And I like just clicked on the stream once, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, you have subscription to like a total German speaking stream on Twitch. It's like, what? Okay, I went to that stream like literally once, watched one broadcast or part of one broadcast, and here we are having a gift subscription. No cost to me, but it's just like, it's kind of a waste of a subscription, really. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I'll just state that this is not available through Dreamer Designs, but check out the Diamond Art Club website for Chuck Pinson works. I think he's basically licensed with Diamond Art Club. As far as I know, it could be with other diamond painting companies, but I think Diamond Art Club is one of his main license partnerships to make his artwork into canvases to diamond paint. So, but yeah, other than that, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I will see you sometime again soon. Oh, sorry. Bye.